Hello and welcome back to this massive open online course on Linux applications in engineering education. I am Dr. Amit Dogar and in today's session we will focus on decision making in bash scripting. By the end of this lecture you will understand the syntax and usage of if statements, comparison and logical operators, and how to use the case statements for multiple choices. Conditional logic makes scripts interactive, smart and automated. Conditional statements control the flow of a script based on test results. So syntax is very simple. We give the condition in if, then we put the commands. So for example, if we give a number, let me show you with the demonstration. So now here I have given a number as 10, and if this number is greater than 5, then it will echo number is greater than 5. So now we'll run it. So it is showing number is greater than 5. Next we will learn about how to use if else and nested if. So I will take an example. In that example we will enter the age. If age is greater than or equal to 18, then we will print you are eligible to vote. Else it will print you are not eligible to vote. So now let me demonstrate you this example. So now here we are entering the age and we are comparing if it's greater than or equal to 18, then it will give the message you are eligible to vote, else it will give the message you are not eligible to vote yet. So now I am entering age, let's say 17. So we get the message you are not eligible to vote yet. And if we give the age 18, you are eligible to vote, or any age greater than 18, we will get the output as you are eligible to vote. Next, we can now learn how to use multiple if statements with if, elif and else example. So we will read a number, and if it's greater than 0, it will print as positive. If it's less than 0, then it will print negative, else it will print the 0. So now here we will see the example. So now we are entering a number, and if it is greater than 0, then we'll print it is a positive number. If it's lesser than 0, we'll print the negative, else we'll print the 0. So let's say I am entering some number, so it's a positive number. If I am entering some negative number, so it's printing negative number. And if I enter 0, so it's printing 0. So in this way now we have learned how to use multiple if else. Now next we will see how to compare with a string. So in that example we will read the input from the user, and if the input is root, then it will show welcome administrator, else it will show you are not the current user or access denied. So now we'll see how to perform that. So now we are entering the username. If its username is root, we will get the message welcome administrator, else we will say you are the current user and you are not allow, or customized message we can give access denied. So we will run it. So now I am giving the username, let's say I am giving my name, so it is showing access denied. So again if I enter the name root, so it is showing welcome administrator. So nested structures allow layered logic and conditions. Bash also offer operators for numbers, strings and file. For numeric comparison, we have the operator like EQ for equal to, not, NE for not equal, GT for greater than, LT less than, greater than or equal to, GE, and LE for less or equal. So suppose we have two numbers here. So we can match, and here we can compare, or for string there we can use a greater than or less than equal to, and for string comparison we can use for equal to, like here. For string comparison we can use a equal to, and if we want to use to not equal to, we can use a symbol not equal to. So in this way we can compare with the string. And for file test operation, we can use a switch -e if the file exists. For regular file we can use a -f. For directory we can use a -d. If it's a readable we can use a -r. For writable we can use a switch -w. For executable -x. So now let me demonstrate you. So now it's going to test whether this file exists or not. If this file exists, then we get the output as file exists, else we get the output file not found. So now let me run this script. So it is showing file not found in this path. So now I am creating the file name. So we can see here the file name is test.txt. Now I am going to create this file using the command, and again we will run it. So if the file exists, it will show file exists, else file not found. So now we'll run it. So now it's showing file exists. Earlier file was not there, so we got the message file not found, and after creating the file we got the message file exists. Next we'll see about the logical and compound conditions. For that we have the AND operator, OR operator. So for AND we use the ampersand symbol twice, and for OR we use the pipeline symbol twice. So now let me demonstrate you about the logical and compound condition using AND. So now here we are entering the number, and here if the number is greater than 0 and if the number is less than 100, then we get the output number is between 1 and 99. So here we are comparing two conditions with the help of AND. So let's say I've given here number 66, so we got number is in between 1 and 99. If I give some other number, so we got the number is between 1 and 99. Now next we will learn about the OR operator. So for OR operator, we will use these two pipeline symbol. So now we will enter the character. If the character is in lowercase y or in uppercase y, it will print confirm. So either the character can be in lowercase or in uppercase. So we can use the OR operator. So now I am printing in lowercase. So we got the confirmation. So now I have both options. Either I can write in lowercase or in uppercase, and we got the confirmation. So the logical operator allows combining multiple conditions similar to other programming languages like Java, C or C++. Next, we will see about the case statement. The case statement simplify handling multiple input options. So here I am now writing the script. So now in this service menu, we will print, and it will print menu as start, stop, restart. If the choice is, we'll read the choice. If the choice is start, it will print the starting service. If it's stop, it will print the stopping service. If we print restart, it will say restart. If we print something else apart from start, stop and restarting, it will print invalid choice. So now we'll run it. So let's say I'm giving here stop. So we got the option stop. And if I run it again with restart, we got the option restart. And when I give the option here start, so we got the option here bash and the option start. Again, now this time let's say I'm giving the option here Linux, so we got the invalid choice. So now in this way we have learned various demo, and we have combined various statements that we can use in the scripts. So today now we'll summarize what we have learned. To create conditional logic, we can use if, else and elif, and also we can use various operators to compare numbers, strings and files. Also we have learned how to use the logical operators and or, and how to join the conditions. And for multiple choice decision, we can use the case statements. So conditional logic gives intelligence and control to shell scripts. In the next lecture, we will explore loops, functions, script examples for engineering tasks. Thank you for watching.